Hey, everybody. Dom Nicastro here, Senior Managing Editor at CMSWire. Actually, I gave myself a senior title. That's technically not true. It's Managing Editor.
Yeah,
I was
thief.
I, I was getting ready. I was getting ready for your title, Nav Thethi here, CMSWire Contributor. You are a Senior Manager, Web and Digital Experience, Hitachi Vantara. What's going on?
Good, Dom. All good. It's a sunny day here in California. All good. Enjoying the weather and doing my work on my home office. So yeah, pretty
Yeah.
excited for today's
Yeah, and
discussion.
you play right in the space that we care about at CMS Wire: customer experience, digital customer experience, web, CX design, UX design, and tell us a little bit about yourself because you have some pretty impressive history. Your resume is pretty stacked with technology chops, business chops,
Yeah.
marketing, development. I mean, you kind of got it all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty exciting journey all across over these last 2 decades. I have been through technology, business, delivery, and marketing. Now highly focused on customer experience on a digital space. I'm pretty much focused on digital customer experience. So yeah, here at Hitachi, I take care of digital operations that pretty bundled, pretty much closely bundled with digital journey of customers online and collecting their data, understand them, and then improve the experience for maximizing the engagement and conversion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vast experience, and that all plays into the columns you've been writing because you're writing about things that you live and breathe every day, so it's cool to watch and cool to read. I know our readers like it. So
Mm-hmm.
the latest article we're talking today is about UX and really infusing UX into like CX design. So what's important to know at a high level for if you're a customer experience practitioner and you're really diving into that UX aspect? What's important to know?
Yeah. So I wrote this article considering I was learning from various organizations. I'm doing researches and interviewing some leaders, and learning that most uh, corporates are sitting in a room and deciding what the experience should be. Okay, so without even understanding the problem with customers and how it should really be designed from customer pain point perspective. So yeah, so that's the focus. And also at the same time, employee experience is equally important. How we go to market with that experience, how that experience should be developed and delivered, how soon it should be, what the timing should be, and how well employees are equipped with that experience, knowledge, and pain points to address that through user experience and personalized experience. So yeah, so it is a balance between employee experience and customer experience. That's where I I covered the spot in this article.
Yeah, it's a tough thing to balance, right? Because you want to assume that because you have all this experience, you want to assume what you know about what the customers want, right? I have experience. I know I'm a customer. I kind of know what they're feeling, but you think it's really important to go with that, that sort of outside in perspective rather than
Yeah.
most commonly, I think people do the inside out.
Yeah. So that is what I'm just saying. Like uh, leaders, based on their understanding, based on what little bit of customers they talk to on a high level, that what their problems are. But we deal with every single user online and understand the patterns, like what are their pain points, where they're bouncing, what assets work well in that conversion journey, and based on that, like how we should design the experience that can improve that engagement.
Yeah.
So, and also voice of customer through different organizations and frontline staff like sales, pre-sales, customer advocacy teams, and all those folks that we need to collect all that information to understand where we should focus to deliver the customer experience. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're
Yeah.
here pretty much in the fourth quarter now, closing out the year. Are there any sort of big initiatives as a digital customer experience practitioner like yourself? Is there something you're sort of doubling down on, something you're focusing on to close out this year strong, or something big like maybe in 2023 that you have on your mind?
Yeah. So from the technology perspective, I think there are a lot of use cases that to focus, the organization should focus. I think this contextualized experience is going to take a digital space very heavily because of these privacy regulations, and the cookieless architecture is being more prominent and demanding moving forward. So I think that's where we should learn, and especially when this metaverse and blockchain are expanding very fast, privacy is getting a concern. And at the same time, we need to keep consistent with our brand commitment with our customers. So having that all in together, like when we are talking about consistent brand experience to our customers, and market is changing very fast, this volatility and disruptions keep happening. So it is very tough and complicated call right now to keep up the momentum with providing a consistent customer experience. So yeah, with that privacy into the mix now and regulations, I think contextualized experience should really be focused on at this point, and how to still deliver the same personalized experience to user, and like not just one touch point. It should be like omni experience, right? So switching between channels should not impact your digital journey. So, and I think that's what should be focused over the next few years with all digital leaders to cover that gap.
Yeah, that's the reality. You have to have omni-channel. You have to have, availability and personalization in all channels, wherever they are. And then at the same time, you have to respect privacy. It is a tough job right now to be a customer experience practitioner, professional, because you've been taught all along as marketers, as CX people, to collect data, collect. The more you collect, the more opportunities you would have to market. And now it's be more transparent, collect less, ask for information, respect the privacy laws. So it is a balancing act, and so one I don't envy having to do.
Yeah, and I see that. I've been to SaaStr last week. Last week I think, a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, so I've been to there. A lot of SaaS providers were there. It was a big event, and I really learned that providers are thinking about privacy and personalized experience at the same time. And I was excited to talk to some of those developers, and so I'm gonna talk to them, and maybe that's gonna be the next project, one of those projects in 2023 that I'll be looking into.
Yeah, you can follow Nav Thethi's columns on CMSWire. He's got a few of them already, including this one, and one on privacy and personalization, I remember. So they can dig into that one in your profile. So, hey, it was great to catch up. Thanks for joining us on CMSWire.com. And thanks for being a CMSWire contributor. That's awesome. We love getting practitioners with experience like you and yours. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, Tom, for the talk today. Really looking forward to discuss more topics with you moving forward. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks a lot, Nav. Have a good one.
You too. Thanks.